trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Will hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Looking to pass. It's Ewers. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession.
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
On the ground, it's Baxter. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Completion makes it 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks. Got space. Looking to score. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The shotgun running play call. Running with purpose. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Howard. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Punt over the middle, it's Scott. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking to throw. It's Howard. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? From the shotgun, handoff inside. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, drops back, makes the grab. It's Baxter. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
42 Spider. North.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
Cricket.
Dropping back. It's Ewers. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Bond. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
325.
Looking for a gap. It's Blue. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
Okay.
2nd down play coming up.
Here we go.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? They'll try the right here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down and goal? What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Back to pass. It's yours. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. We get the second half started with a running play. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Wideouts now clustered. To throw, it's Howard. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. An inside give now from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. Quick spin on the run. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Howard. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 14, Ohio State 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
With the return, it's Bond. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Blue. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Ewers. It's a quick grab. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
On the ready.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And he'll set up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. Maybe he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Texas.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.